Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Yeah, let's retake that one. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum PokéRadar FateLocke. In the last episode, we made our way east of Solaceon Town, taking on the rainy route with the scary double battle that we didn't do as a double battle. It wasn't actually scary. It's scarier in Diamond and Pearl, but I was concerned for it anyways. We went ahead and explored the Moo Moo Milk Shop. We didn't really explore it. We just fought some trainers in it. We bought some Moo Moo Milk, which if you go ahead and check my bag, you will see there is a bit of a different bag. And you also may be like, the layout's different. There's more than just different in the bag. And you would be right. I didn't do any underground exploration, but I did do a lot of renovations on my bag and for my team in preparation for this episode. Since, as you can tell by the thumbnail and perhaps the title, we are going to be taking on the fourth gym leader of the game versus Gym Leader MAYLENE. And I did a lot of renovations. I sorted my bag, made it look pretty, sold all the garbage. I used the old Ghetto, if anybody's curious what happened to that. I was training and I didn't want to use my only full heal, and we can't buy them yet. At least we maybe can in the department store. I haven't been there yet. I haven't explored anything that hasn't been explored in the episodes. I've just done a couple of things. I'll get into it here at the beginning here. I've done quite a bit of things. So I used some super potions, bought a bunch of Moo Moo Milk, sorted, and I also sorted the bag, which is nice. I put the star pieces up here because we want to save those for the shards. So sorted my shards, my heart scales. Need to buy some super repels. We'll do that, you know. The basics. Then we sorted the stones. I sold the dusk stone I had and our oval stone and that sort of thing. And things we can't use in this playthrough because I can't get anything with that evolves to the dusk stone anyways. Same with the oval stone. That sort of mindset. So anything that wasn't usable, I sold. You know, the grip claw is not really usable, but maybe. You never know, right? Steelix bind strats, am I right? Yeah, I did a couple of things. You might be like, I thought you said you sold your oval stone, and I did. But while training, which, yeah, I did training off screen. I'll get into that in a second. I haven't done training off screen for a long time, but I'll explain that in a bit. I farmed a lucky egg. And then you might be like, oh my god, that's so rare. And you are right. But your boy got lucky. So it's a 5% chance to find a Chansey. It's a 5% chance for that said Chansey to be holding a lucky egg. I got it on the fourth go. It was so good. So the first one I found had nothing. The second one I found had an oval stone. The third one I found had nothing. The fourth one I found had a lucky egg. So that's really cool. Oh, that was so nice. And I did that with our Staravia Woodstock. So that's the only thing I sorted was our items and our healing items. I didn't have anything else to sort. But we did sort the team. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we have right now. As you will notice, Trap God and, actually just Trap God. Yeah, Trap God is gone for right now, which is because, and I trained everybody to the level of 31. Now, I did training off screen, which I haven't done for a long time, and I told myself I'd never do it again. But I did it off screen because I've been, in both series that I have going on, Emerald and Platinum, I've had a mass amount of training to do between both of them. And getting episodes on a schedule is really hard to do when you have mass amounts of training to do. And for that reason, I decided to do both of them at the same time off screen while I watched some TV shows and stuff like that, and while I'm in town. So I was able to get it done pretty quickly. I actually didn't do them at the same time, but I could have. Now that I think about it, that would have been really nice. But no, I did them separately, but I did this one after Emerald, and it took a long time. I've been training for a long time the past few days. That's why there wasn't an upload on Tuesday, and I'm going to try and get an extra one for you guys Friday. You know, that way there's good thing. I updated my channel schedule, by the way. It's in my channel description on my YouTube page if you're curious. And if you're watching this in the distant future, that's no longer applicable probably. Might be, who knows. But yeah, this is the team I'm going to be using for MAYLENE. I wanted to get rid of Trap God because Trap God no longer obeys us after level 30 until we get our next gym badge. So I wanted to train Trap God to the level limit. That way we can re-add her to the team immediately after we fight MAYLENE. And Plasmius is actually, I didn't even point out the obvious new Pokemon. we have our Rotom trained up. Plasmius the Fan Rotom. I did spread Pokerust to all the Pokemon that I trained up that didn't have it, including Plasmius here. And we're going to be keeping Plasmius on our team. This is a new member that is going to be sticking around past Maylene, and it's probably going to be my lead for Maylene, because it's a Ghost type, meaning fighting type moves won't have any effect, and I have Air Slash since we are the Fan Rotom. And we also got Omnius Wind level up, which is cool, and we have Shockwave by level up, that's right. Nobody else learned anything new except for Douglas Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, who got Rock Polish. I taught that over Rock Tomb because the only reason I had Rock Tomb, it's the same power as Rock Throw, lower accuracy, and it lowers speed for the opponent. But in my mind, Rock Throw is just better to use, and if I want to be faster than the opponent, I just use Rock Polish. So that's just the thoughts on that. I'll probably never use it, but it's there if I want it, which is cool. Yeah, nobody else learned anything, unfortunately. At least none of these Pokemon. I actually did some other bits of training. Now, Woodstock Arstravia I didn't train up like I mentioned I might have for Maylene. I did get 1 level on him, though, while I was getting the Lucky Egg. Now, you might notice there's a Pokemon in this box that is missing other than Plasmius. Nobody died, but instead, I trained up Grandmama, as you can see here, into our level 32 Blissey. I wanted to get her to the level limit of 32. That way we can add her to the team immediately after Maylene, which it would be bad to have her because she'd die in 1 hit to anything Maylene has. But I thought she'd be an interesting addition. It was up between her and Licky Licky. And I would rather use Licky Licky because it's just more versatile, because Blissey can't really take a physical move. Although I've never used a Blissey on a Nuzlocke or any challenge or any playthrough before, for that matter. So I thought it'd be really cool to use Grandmama, our Blissey. So I trained her up and gave her the Shell Bell, and I'm thinking of Emerald. I was going to say I trained with the Macho Brace because she's slow to begin with. That's a different Pokemon. Anyways, she has Serene Grace, that's right. And I did teach her Shockwave. Now, I know that might sound like a waste. Nobody ever is really going to need Shockwave. It's a one-time TM. I taught her that so she could train by herself, basically. That was the only purpose of that. And because I didn't have a way to farm money, I didn't end up actually doing the Game Corner TMs. I'll do that for her after Maylene. Now, you see, since I trained off screen, I didn't have the time to start the episode and explore the city and such like that. So I didn't have access to the Game Corner. I wasn't allowing myself to go do anything in this city until after I start recording, because I didn't want to do things off screen other than training. And I did go ahead and check how much each TM costs, and one TM that costs 10,000 coins is 200,000 Pokédollars to purchase. Now, we don't have that money right now. I only have 38,000, but I can get that money very easily by training on the Socialites south of Hearthome City. But I hadn't gone there yet, and I wasn't going to go fight them off screen just to farm money while I trained. It was an unfortunate oversight of mine, but in the future, we'll train there, and we'll have all the TMs we'll ever need. I'll definitely get a couple good ones for Grandmama, so she'll be able to attack, and make use of Serene Grace after we fight Maylene. Hopefully, we'll go south of Hearthome City after this episode. That'll be our next course of action, and we'll do that with the Amulet Coin, of course. So with that all out of the way, don't worry, there's no training montage this episode, because I did it off screen, so you guys don't have to worry about watching that on the premiere. You just have to watch me ramble at the start. It's really no big deal at all, I know. So first thing first, is I would like to actually get the coin case, legitimately. Obviously, in this playthrough, we have all the key items, but I'd like to grab the coin case before I go into the Game Corner. I'm not going to use or do anything that would require a key item to access without originally getting that item. Like, this guy gives me the coin case if I guess what hand is correctly. Left is correct in this case, and we'll get the coin case. Now, this is going to override the one that I hacked in at the beginning of the playthrough. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you happen to be finding this challenge just now, go watch the first episode. It explains all of that. And by doing that, I know this is a weird superstition, but in my mind, what if I went and played with the coin case without actually getting the coin case? Maybe that would fail like a hack check or something and cause some damage in my game. I don't want that. And for you guys that might be like, well, you said you checked how much TMs cost. I did, but I saved right before, and then I shut the game off just in case. I just wanted to do that without Googling it. I didn't feel like it. But now that we have the coin case legitimately, we can actually go inside of the Game Corner and explore Veilstone City in its entirety before we go ahead and take on the gym, of course. So, the slot machines are actually really cool in this game. However, there's really no reason to play them legitimately. No, I wouldn't cheat at the Game Corner, but it's actually really easy to farm money in Diamond and Pearl. and Platinum, so you can just buy all the coins you need. Whereas in Pokemon Emerald, there really isn't a way to do that very well, so you have to play the slots. And there is no... I think that other guy just gave me 20 coins. And I believe there's hidden coins on the floor in here. I don't know if the dowsing machine picks them up, but I don't know where they're at. Doesn't really matter. I just buy them. It doesn't matter. He gave me 50 coins, which I guess is pretty cool. But there are some game corners in Pokemon games that are easy to manipulate. Emerald is not one of them. So it's an unfortunate series of events, but you have to buy your coins in Platinum. Well, you don't have to, but you can, which means you're going to. Because you got to train in these playthroughs anyways, so why not just train on the socialites? They get pretty good XP, and you max your money in, like, no time at all, which means we'll have all the TMs in the entire world. And now there's actually some really cool items here. It's not just TMs. I guess I'll show you guys what we can get here. There are no Pokemon that we can buy here, unfortunately. This guy tells you what hidden power. I forgot about that. I guess we'll check Helmut's hidden power, even though I already narrowed it down. Watch me be wrong and it's not dragon, but I'm pretty certain it's dragon. Yeah, it is. It's dragon. I would check Grandmama, but I don't have her with us right now. How about Plasmius as a hidden power? Poison. Okay. I mean, it's not... It's pretty bad. Who would be viable with hidden power? None of these guys except Goofy. So what's Goofy's hidden power? Fighting. Okay. Nothing that's going to really help me. But yeah, there's some really cool items here. Like I said, we'll go over them really quick. You can buy a Silk Scarf, so we can have multiple of those. The Metronome's just pretty good. The Zoom Lens is great if you have like a Metacham with like high jump kick. Definitely get, not the Zoom Lens, the wide lens. The Zoom Lens is different. I think that's raises crit chance? I don't know. I could be wrong. No, that's Scope Lens. What is this one? Oh, your accuracy goes up if you move last? I don't know. The wide lens is just better in most situations. We have TM for Substitute. We've got Endure, which is a weird one. Swords Dance could be really helpful. It helped me a lot in my original Platinum Wedlocke, so that's cool. Double Team. We have Rest, which could be huge. Substitute and U-Turn are some of the big ones here, other than the main ones. There's Hidden Power, so you can get that. You can get Extra Return TMs. Frustration for some reason. And then we have Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Psychic, which are the big ones, along with Gyro Ball and Giga Impact, I believe. So some really good choices here. Definitely going to farm a lot of these in the future for different Pokemon and such, once we unlock the Socialites south of Hearthome, of course, which I could go do right now, but we're one level off the level limit. Not going to do much other than the gym this episode. At least I'm going to try not to anyways. Anyways, with that being said, also, there is a girl in here that gives you the massage. That's the one thing I did off screen. I did go here for Grandmama to evolve her. It wasn't actually so bad evolving her. So I think I already did it. Yeah, come back tomorrow. So that's cool. And I did change DSs and stuff a few times. I didn't change the clock, but I have to like put my game in my personal DS. So might have messed with the time a little bit on accident. Anyways, Veilstone is the city of its own. What? He gives me a TM? That's not a good TM. That's the TM for Explosion. Well, that's Embargo. Okay. What is the TM for Explosion? Is 63 in, like, older games? I could have swore it was. Anyways, there's Embargo. Not really going to be much of a use, I don't think, but it's there. I forgot. That guy gave me a TM. Talk to everybody, kids. I always try to. I'm really OCD, and I have to talk to everybody in my playthroughs. Even if you guys don't see it, I do it. Anyway, well, maybe not on the channel, but in my personal time, I do. Anyways, here's the ghost of Lucas. He's going to need our help. I forgot about that. I guess we can do that with Dimmadome, because Dimmadome's not going to be used in the gym at all, I hope. So, yeah, we can do the battles with Dimmadome, I guess. Sure. He'll come up to me. He's like, hey, Destiny, are you going to take on the gym leader? Wow, you just keep getting tougher and tougher. Well, I took a look in the game corner, and yeah, I mean, of course, I've been working on my Pokedex. I just been busy a-gambling. And then this big dude's coming out. I'm going to do my best impression of the big guy. You know, he's probably got a fairly manly voice. Give me a second. The ring in my roiling sea, the towering waves. You know, I thought that was going to be funny, but now I just, like, revealed my secret hidden opera career. Alright, yeah, we're done. I don't care about Wait, do we have to fight Maylene before we do the Lucas thing? If that's the case, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, we do! That's awesome! Excuse me for a second. I hope I remembered to cut that out. When I commentate, sometimes I gotta clear my throat, and it doesn't sound very pleasant on the microphone. If I forgot, I apologize in a great way. Anyways, what does this girl tell me? Hello, lady, stop moving! She got a TM from the prize corner. She used it on her Pokemon right away. I'm gonna guess she got Giga Impact, because she seems like she makes one heck of an impact. Am I right, guys? Let's look at her. I'm gonna name her Kira. Kira the girl in Veilstone. Yeah. This guy is a French guy, I think. Not even gonna try. I mean, I'll try. So what, trainer? 2 aims less Pokemon. Moi Aussie. Me Aussie. You genital. Oh, yeah, that happened. He called me a genital, guys. Now I got that song stuck in my head. No. I hope somebody knows about that song, because I'm not going to sing it on the channel. This is a PG channel. And I'm not talking about PG from Survivor. Hey, a star piece. What's up? Now, what was that? There's something from Survivor. It's like... Oh, Ian from Big Brother 14. He looks like Russell Hantz from Survivor. And the way he said it was always funny to me. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. In case unless you do, which then you do, I guess. Anyways, this is where you change Deoxys. Wouldn't it be funny to play this game with a Deoxys? That would just be some good stuff. Should have done Fire Red and Leaf Green first, made myself catch the legendaries, and then allow them in Platinum. Wouldn't that just have been a hoot? Wait, I don't want to go up here yet. Yeah, I do. There's a rare candy over here. Right? Do. There's a rare candy. I told you. Da-da-da-do. Yeah. Show me your rare candies. Show me your rare candies. Yeah, that's the closest you're going to get to the song I was talking about. Anyways, let's move it along. We have the department store to check on, and we have a house in here. Well, a house over here. And this guy would give me a very nice gift. This guy's like, you're a trainer, aren't you? You see, there's this Pokemon I'd like someone to look after. It's a Pokemon called Porygon. I found it by Team Galactic's building. I'm no trainer, so can you take it off my hands? No! I'm not taking it. I'm not allowed. I used that exact Porygon in my last Platinum playthrough, so it's banned. So, sorry to burst your bubble. Bob. I'm gonna go ahead and name him Bob. Just not allowed to take your Porygon today, so sorry about your luck. You're gonna have to find somebody else to take your Porygon. I don't want it, which I find it ironic. I wonder if this is even, like, intentional. They give away a Porygon in the city with the game corner in a later game where Porygon, you know, like, remember, like, if you guys don't know, in the early Pokemon games, Porygon was, like, the expensive game corner Pokemon. It was, 9,999 coins unless you played in Leaf Green. One of the versions had it for 6,500, I don't remember. But in, like, Red, Blue, and Yellow, with the ones that it was available in, it was max coins, which, whoa, there's a PP up there? I didn't even know. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, let's check out the department store. This place is every woman's dream, or every person that likes to shop's dream. We don't discriminate here on the YouTube channel. I don't like to shop. I'm just gonna go ahead and level with you guys. Having a girlfriend, like, you know, having somebody do stuff with was nice. But going shopping, it's not an entertainment. It's not. You stand forever. They want to look at everything. It's the most, any guys out there rally with me, say, no more shopping, right? But today we're gonna do shopping. I had this genius idea earlier, like a Walmart, like a department store like a Walmart. Is that even a department store? You know what I'm talking about. Wait, you can buy Ultra Balls? Can I buy Full Heals yet? No, I can buy some mail. I'm gonna buy some Super Repels. We need, like, sure. Top me off. We'll do 40. All right, but yeah, I had this genius idea. Like a big shopping center, like a super center is what they would call that, like your Walmart. But, oh, we can buy Full Heals. The day has finally come. All right, we're just going to spend all of our money, apparently. It doesn't matter. Money is literally the most replenishable resource in the entire game. So, a super center, like your Walmarts. But at the beginning of it, they have this big arcade and, like, lounge area for the dads and the kids to sit while the wives shop, right? And it's like a free arcade, and, like, they, you know, give out, like, 1 meal per customer, like, for free if you have somebody with you that is shopping. And, like, you're, like, if it's like your husband or wife or something like that, like, make you prove it by, like, your ID or something, right? It'd just be the coolest thing. And then, like, I wouldn't fear shopping. The ladies could go have their time, you know, all the girls' night out, go shopping, and then the husbands and the kids could sit and play, like, your Super Mario Bros. And stuff in the lounge. Genius! Can you guys imagine? I'd be there all the time. To stop that, you'd have to be there with somebody shopping. So they would then sell more merchandise because the husbands would be like, let's go shopping. Imagine! That's a sentence you'll never hear in your entire life. Hey, Patricia, hear me out. Can we go shopping today? She's like, you want to go shopping with me? He's like, no, I want you to go shopping while I sit and play Mario Kart in Gamer Store, or whatever they'd call it. It's not going to be called Gamer Store. That's how you get the wives to say, and that sounds like a bad idea. I'm not saying, like, women are against or women do this. I'm not saying that. I just mean, like, you know, the stereotypical families, you know, the guys don't like to shop and the girls like to get out and shop. I'm just saying, like, your basic family life would be improved drastically by this. Anyways, we have a counter app now. That's cool. I'm not gonna open it or look at it. Has anybody ever counted it to 999? I said I'm not gonna open it or look at it. Also, look at her steps in case you wonder, did Corm really do any training or did he cheat? If you happen to be new, yeah, I didn't. I train always. Also, my playtime, I guess I'll show you, 31 hours. I don't know what it was at last time. It didn't take as long to train on this as the other game. Yeah, can you actually? Dude, I want to get this to 999. Imagine getting it to 9998. Also, I don't have time. Does this? And then, like, accidentally. Oh, and what if you, like, at 999, the next one, like, if you hit it, it goes back to 0? I'd cry. Anyways, we're not going to do that. Maybe at some point. I'm not going to do it. We might. You guys are blocking me. They're bullying me. Look at the bug boys. Nerds. I said they were bullying me. And look what I did to them. I sit next to the little girl. Where's your mother? We help you? Oh, her friend traded her a Machoke. And then you got him a champ. Your friend is amazing. What a cool kid. Whoa, we can buy these TMs. Wait a second. Maybe I could get Grandmama one of these. Save me some time and money because, like, look at this. This is what I mean. So, like, it makes you think of the arcades, right? And you want that big plushie, and you spend, like, 45 bucks trying to get the plushie out of the claw machine. And you know how much it cost them to put it in? Like, 5 cents, right? Now, it's the same thing. You can buy Thunder, a better TM for $5,500, or you could go buy the coins to get the TM at the game corner, Thunderbolt, which is arguably worse, you know, damage-wise. You know, it's a better move in general, for 200,000 Poké Dollars. Buy your own stuff, kids. You don't need... Ooh, there's so... Whoa, we can get Protect TMs? I'm gonna buy a couple. Just to have them. That's huge. I forgot about that. We got Reflect and Light Screen. Wait a second. I'm gonna buy Reflect. This could be like a big boy strats. Tell me. Can Rotom learn Reflect? Because if so, we've beaten Maylene. I haven't even really thought of a strategy. I just kind of figured we'd wing it. Plasmius learns Reflect! He's done it! He's done it! The game has been won. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I mean, I guess we got a Can Confuse, right? I mean, Reflect is better, right? He's done it! Thank you for the victory! I'm proud of myself. Also, the music here is just so lovely. Wrote some secrets in my mail as a reminder. Someone reads it, I'm in deep trouble. Da-do-do-do-do, ba-de-do, ba-do, ba-do-do-do. I would love to buy all of the merchandise here every once would do. Wait, even once would do. Wait. This girl recommends me false swipe. Wait, what do you recommend, lady? It's like you go up to the bar. What do you recommend here? Well, I recommend you have false swipe and make wild Pokemon easier to catch. I'm like, no, to drink! You know? I don't drink. Never going to, but, you know, just wait. We need another copy of the game so I can challenge my papa. Back in the day. Did you guys not do DS? Wait, what's that thing called on the DS where they let you play with one copy? Oh, the dolls are beautiful. We don't do the secret base, though, in this game. Maybe an Emerald. I've wasted so much time on this shop. Everybody's in the comment section on the premiere live, like, get to the gym! If you encounter a wild Pokemon and chuck a Quick Ball... Wait, can I buy Quick Balls here? What's recommended? The yellow cushion is popular for its perfect balance and of soft and firm. That's actually beautiful. I mean, that's the descriptions you should be getting when you go to the store. He's gonna grab a drink and unwind. Wait, is there no recommended, lady? I was like, what do you drink recommend? Oh, this guy gives me a sticky barb. Why is Barb so sticky? What'd you pour on her? You have any honey? Oh, it's funny because my grandma's name was Barb. And you could be like, Barb's sticky. What'd you do to her now? You spilled honey all over yourself. Maybe that's where the item came from. Maybe a Japanese guy was thinking, what item can we add to the Pokemon Generation 4? And then they'd be like, my Aunt Bob is spilled honey on herself the other day. We have a new item, Sticky Bob. What does it do? Bob, why I poke you? I don't mean, I let me know if I shouldn't do accents, because I look at it as like humor, but I guess somebody could take offense to it. I apologize if you do. Everything's all on good fun around here. Get it? Barb's sticky. Wait, that's not, I mean, it was good fun until she spilled her honey all over her bun. Wait, honey bun? You know, those sticks, right? That's not the sticks, the pastries. What have I done? I've become more and more risque over the few days. I blame Rival Derek. He came over and we streamed together, and he made me a little bit more of myself, if you let me say that, right? Like, I'm myself on my videos 100%, but I do filter, like, the language I use and the things I say, because, you know, this is family-friendly content, but when you got somebody over that does not use to filtering themselves, things get a little risque, if you know what I'm saying. I say this as I drink my Kool-Aid Burst. You know those squeeze bottles? Love them to death. Can't get enough of them. I'm still a child at heart. Oh, it feels nice. Wait, Machoke doesn't have rock moves, so Helimoth should be fine. I'm gonna retire Helimoth after this gym. Not after this. Yeah, after this gym. So, for a little while, we might go back to her later. Him. I can't help it. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk to this guy. Hey there, how's it going, Champ to beat? Wait, his name was Don. That's it. Let's talk to Don. The gym leader is a user of fighting type Pokemon. She'd be a terror against normal types. And it's Derek's here apparently. It's a big butt just between you and me. Are we sharing it? No, stop! Maylene, the gym leader, said flying types and psychic types could be real trouble for her. If you want to battle her, smack the punching bags along the rails. You gotta hit them hard. What if I can't hit them hard? Would Don follow me and help me? Oh yeah, Don. Ron's an emerald, right? All right, let's push the punching bag and go wee. Fun fact, I don't think I ever talked about this. I might have talked about this. When I was a little kid, me and Rival Derek partook in a Korean karate class. And it's safe to say that didn't last too long. And it's a big but. I had an entertaining time. We would just have a blast punching the punching bag and kicking it and having a good old jolly giggly time. We was like, what, 10? We might have been like 10 or 11. Which, you know, we're dumb little kids at the time. I apologize if you guys happen to be 10 or 11. I'm not saying you're dumb, but most kids at that age you guys haven't experienced enough yet. You're still kind of dumb. And I found a video recently on an old channel I didn't know existed where me and Derek made a video together and we were both 10. And I was embarrassed at myself. And I'm not going to give much away because I'm saving this. But after I heard Derek speak, I was no longer embarrassed. That was entertaining. All right, let's give a good old whirl. I'm going to move my sensor bar out of the way. It's in my little circle spot. All right. Who are you fighting with, Helimoth? A 6. Understand. I hope you don't have any rock type attacks. Like, if you do, Helimoth's dead anyways, but... Anyways, we had a good old time. There were these sparring matches where we'd have to fight against another kid our age, right? And there was these 2 girls. They were sisters. And they were like maybe 12, a couple of years older than us, right? And this girl would always beat me up so bad. And I was like so embarrassed. It's like, oh my god, I'm getting beaten up by a girl. And you know, that's the thought process of a 10-year-old. And I never went back to that karate class after a while. There was a guy lived down the street from it that ran a video game store. He still runs it. I haven't seen him though for ages, but you probably wouldn't remember me. I was like 10, you know. I look a lot different than I did when I was 10. But when we had to do this, we did this performance for a group of elderly people at like a senior citizen home. And we just all like do our karate moves like in the center and have a good time. And this one kid, it was like, he was like 30 years old probably, so not a kid. He was like 20 years older than me. He was supposed to spar with the other guys, but he fell back and kicked me in the face. Did some damage, I tell you. I was screaming, freaking out. 10-year-old got kicked in the head by a 30-year-old. It was an accident, you know. It was all good fun for him. I'm sure he was probably like giggling with his boys, like, I smashed that kid. Did you see it? No, I'm sure not. You know, he was an adult. Maybe if you're like 16, it'd be funny. Watch a little boy cry. It's not funny to me. Like, I've always been too sensitive. A little kid cries on like a soap opera or something my mom's watching. I have a big old cry with him. You know how it is. No, not really. Like, no. Not soap operas because they're stupid, but I digress. Anyways, what are we doing here? Let's put Plasmius up front. If anybody hits level 32, I'd like it to be Plasmius, just because that's who I'm using for this gym, and nobody's even seen him yet. You know, we just we just trained him up off screen, and nobody's even seen him battle yet. Anyways, this gym reminds me of my karate days, because there's punching bags everywhere, and I'll never forget, one of my biggest highlights of that karate place, or my biggest memories, I guess you could say, other than the one I just shared. Who we fighting with really quick? 5, that's a 5, that's 5. Hell, I'm off. Well, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, what I was saying is, my dad's like a really big religious guy. Not really, like, he doesn't go to church, but he's one of those guys that gets, like, really drunk, and then it's, like, really religious. But he had this dotted picture that he, like, when you stare at it and blink and then look at the wall, you'll see, like, Jesus on the wall. It's an optical illusion. And we took that karate place and got everybody doing it. And my other friend came with us to check out what karate was like. And, like, it was the scariest thing. You blink at this thing, and then you blink on the wall, and then you can see Jesus' face popping out of the wall. It was creepy. It was really scary. Just because, like, how well it worked. That was one of my biggest karate memories. We didn't do much except goof off, really. They charged a lot to go to karate. I mean, if I stayed in it, I probably wouldn't be as geeky as I am today. I mean, I'm not. See, I don't look like a nerd. That's what I think, at least. My mom says it, too. But it might just be my mom being nice. But no, I don't feel like I look like a nerd. I look like... My mom says I look like a biker guy. Are we blocked in here? That's just depressing that can even work. Oh, stupid. Anyways, I look like, because I wear the Survivor buffs everywhere. This is kind of my thing. I used to always wear a hat, in case anybody's curious, and then I'm a big fan of Survivor, got a buff. It's like, all right, let's just wear these. Why not? They're cool. So I was worried about wearing them at first, because, like, what if people stare? Who cares? Like, I used to care so much what other people thought, but once you start not caring, so much better. I tell you what, like, I was so afraid what people were gonna think. Look at that nerd, he's wearing a buff in public. Wishes he was on the show. Dummy, he'll never get on. You know, like, people think that, I'm sure. But for one thing, if you look at somebody in public and then immediately, I didn't roll the dice today. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I did. It was 5. Well, that was the last one. I'm rambling. Don't bother me. But once somebody looks at you and thinks poorly of you, or says something bad about you, they've already become the lesser person. Immediately. Just think about it like that. Anybody that would do something like that is immediately a worse person because of it. And you're already winning. And it hasn't even begun. So, just think about it like that. I know a lot of you guys have mentioned to me that you struggle being yourself and stuff. And it's definitely hard. I was like that for a long time. Like, until I was like 19, probably. I mean, before I started the channel, like, I was pretty bad. And I still kinda am, but I'm getting better, which personal growth is important. I have to leave the gym to reset the puzzle because I done goofy. I done print plupped, guys. Disappointment, I know. Anyways, obviously, I'm here to be sort of a role model to you guys and try and make you feel better about yourselves. And you need to, like, nerds are just as good as any other type of people. Like, I know a lot of you guys are in school, and I know being a nerd isn't the most empowering role to have at school. I was there. I was worse. All right. I know I've said this a lot. I was worse than a nerd at school. Oh, I could have just done this. Like, nerds at least have the other nerds to be buddies with most of the time, right? try being not even in a clique. Like, nobody wanted to talk to me. I was the literal outcast. That's the worst you can get. And I still managed just fine. I mean, yeah, I left school for homeschooling, but that was because we were homeless, not because, like, I couldn't have gone to that school anymore, so I was unable to continue. All right. Is that the last trainer? No, there's still one more. All right, hopefully I can get Helamoth to 32. If not, it's fine. I haven't gone in a gym with not fully trained Pokemon for a long time, but it'd be okay. I mean, even though this gym is one that I'm not entirely comfortable about, there's not really much I can do about it. Oh, I gotta push it in a square. But yeah, basically, it's important to want to be yourself, and the Survivor buffs probably changed my life a lot, because before I just wore a beanie all the time, and now I wear them, and it's just like, it shows like the type of person I am and what I like before you even look at me. Like, you look at me and you're like, immediately you know. And it's interesting. Like, it's intimidating at first, but it's also really cool because you can meet people that like the same thing. Although you might be like, yeah, you wear a Survivor buff all the time. I haven't gone a day without wearing them for like 3 years now. So you might be like, oh, you try to get approached all the time from people that don't really know the show. It's like, hey, were you on Survivor? It's happened like twice. Now, what was funny is when I was in Canada, so in the US, I haven't been, nobody points it out. Like, maybe 3 times in 3 years has somebody said, oh, that's cool. Like, 3 times in 3 years in the States. But when I was in Canada, every day, 3 or 4 times a day, was ridiculous. People like Survivor there, apparently, which was cool. But it, like, opens up the, and I know you might be thinking, something that'll make people talk to me? No. And yeah, that was the scary part about it. First, I didn't enroll because it was dead in one shot. It's a Heracross, and I have Gust, so there was no need. And he only has 1 Pokemon, so it doesn't matter. And Helamoth did get to 32, so if I could roll both of these two, that'd be huge. Oh, Psybeam too? Bro. That's, oh, why did I do that? That sounded horrible. All right, yeah, we'll get rid of confusion. That's huge. We got Psybeam now. But yeah, like, nobody talks to me because of them. Maybe once or twice. There's been some really adorable ladies that are like, oh, I just love your Survivor buff. And when when a girl looks at me and says, oh, I love your hat thing, you've already lost the battle. You see, you just called it a hat thing, and I kind of want to scream at you and say, it's not a hat, it's a buff. So when a woman approaches me and she's like, oh, I love your buff, already won the battle, basically. Like, it helps a great deal, basically. So, I watched this Brawl Stars YouTuber, just completely random real quick, but he's got this, he made a video with his wife recently, and they did a question and answers, and she's adorable and stuff, and like he's a big nerd, like me and like most of us are probably, and I was just like one of the questions is like, how do you get a wife like that, right? Because he's a big geek, and he said she explained the story, like she wasn't really interested in it at first, and then like he kind of like rejected her a little bit after like they got like closer, and then that made her want him even more. So like the rejection made her want him even more, and it was just funny because she was like, he knew how to play the game, and that's basically what I just mentioned. You know how to play the game. You walk up to me and be like, you got awesome Survivor buff, that's so cool, what season's it from? Nah, oh, your hat thing is awesome. Basically. The hat thing is basically, if you was interested in me, which, first of all, I recommend your closest neurologist. But second, you already lost the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording here because I haven't done like a big clip like this in a long time. And I want to check it because if like there was audio problems and I entered the gym and I recorded the gym battle with no audio, I would be so devastated. Looking and sounding good, everybody. All right, let's go over the team really quick one more time. Basically, you see, I'm in actually a bit of a pickle here. Oswald could probably fight this gym all right, right? It would be good for, actually, Oswald would be great for her ace, Lucario. Really good, actually. Goofy would be a bad roll. Actually, Goofy'd be bad. Yeah, Goofy'd be alright. I could deal a little damage. Dimmadome would die. I mean, he's got a ton of defense, but he'd die. And he'd probably take a hit or two, so if he needed to come out, yeah, let's hope not. And we have Dan. Actually, you know what? Maybe Dimmadome on the team would be worse than rolling a non-obeying Trap God. Did I just make a decision that might hurt me? Yeah. I mean, my thought process was train Trap to the level limit of 32 and then use her after the gym. But now I'm just kind of thinking rolling a non-obeying Chatot would be better than rolling Dimmadome. Right? Maybe not. We could take a physical fighting move. Yeah, actually, that's right. I'm not going to do it. Trap God might not obey at 32, and her defense is bad. She'd die in one fighting type attack if we didn't hit through with Chatter, so I'm not going to do it. You guys can see, though, where I was coming from. It could have been a good idea. That's one of the main reasons I didn't train up Woodstock, like I had mentioned. We wouldn't have Staraptor. We would just have, Staravia still. And while I would be able to deal a little bit of damage to, like, the Machoke or the Metatite or something, it wouldn't be super effective against Lucario, and it's a normal flying type, so we'd probably lose half of our health, and it wouldn't be a good thing. So the order in which I set up my team right here could actually be the deciding factor on if we lose somebody in this gym or not. I haven't really mentally prepared for this gym too much because I have to get this video out, and I don't really need to think of a strategy. There's not really much that could go into this gym other than reflect on Rotom, which I just thought about while I did the episode, so I didn't even need to think of a strategy. This should be good. We're going to lead with Plasmius here, which is scary because he doesn't have very much HP. And I know some fighting types have dark type attacks, which is not good. But hopefully with a Reflect and Air Slash and Ominous Wind maybe for... Actually, yeah, Ominous Wind for Metatite would be huge because it's super effective and we could get the stat boost as well. Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable about this. We have plenty of healing items. Helamoth is my best bet, and 3 has kind of been our lucky number for, like, good rolls, so I'll put him there. We'll put Dan in slot 5. Goofy, I don't want to roll a 4, so as long as we don't roll a 4, we should be okay. But if we do roll a 4, maybe everything will be okay anyways. I have high hopes for this gym. I'm not entirely worried like I was for Fantina. I'm more worried for Wake. Wake I've always had a problem with as, like, a guaranteed death. But we're not at Wake right now. We just happened to see Wake earlier in the episode. Right now, we are at Maylene, and it is about time for our 4th gym battle of the game. Now, I'm nervous because, any gym battle could be really scary, but I do feel like our team and our new addition in Plasmius the Rotom has what it takes to take down Maylene without any issues, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. Getting through this gym is so slow, and I had to go heal, so I apologize. It kills the momentum. That's okay, though. We'll be fine. Let's push this punching back up, and then I'll be ready to go. Anyways, yeah. So, Dan, what would Dan be able to do, actually? I didn't even think about that. Now I need to really think about this one. Dan can't really do much. Dragon Rage, I guess. Yeah, we'd have to use Dragon Rage. Bite wouldn't do very much except to Metatite, because it'd be neutral. Yeah, I feel comfortable. Oh, I forgot to push the punching bag at the other end. You kidding? Is there a way around here? No, there's not. Oh my god. Also, I just realized that the holes in the floor might be from, punching bags falling. That's actually kind of a neat touch. I hadn't even thought about that being a thing. How do I get this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, I love this gym. It's a really cool puzzle. I hope we see more puzzles like this in Gen 8 instead of like a straightforward thing. I love these type of puzzles instead of like a linear gym. A linear gym. My bad, guys. All right. Well, here it is. It's time to take on the 4th gym of our Pokemon Platinum FateLocke challenge. Plasmius is in the lead. We have the Spell Tag. Would anything be better? Force Palm wouldn't be able to hit. You have the Dragon Plate. I'm going to give you a Cherry Berry. The reason for that is I know Force Palm is a thing, and that could be bad. What is Oswald holding? the Fist Plate. Instead, I'm going to give you a Cherry Berry as well. Just preparing here. Goofy with a Cherry Berry is probably better than Helamoth with a Cherry Berry, so I'm going to give you a Cherry Berry instead of Helamoth, just in case you have to fight. And I'll give Helamoth. Is there anything I can give? I'm scared. Last minute preparations, of course. I normally do this off screen because I prepare like after training, but I didn't train in the episode. So it's different than I normally do here. No, I'm not doing the Sticky Barb. That's not a good idea. Let's just give the Draco Plate, even though I won't use it. And then I'll give the Cherry Berry to Goofy, and we'll go for it. If Goofy gets rolled, this was a great decision. If Oswald gets rolled, great decision. If not, this just wasted like a minute of your time. But that's fine. Nobody cares about time. What is this? A good deed for every day. One day at a time. And treasure every encounter, for it is unique. And this encounter with Maylene will be like no other. It will most certainly be unique. And it is our 4th gym challenge of our Pokemon Platinum FateLocke. So with that being said, let's introduce our new member, Plasmius, the Fan Rotom, in his first big major battle on the channel against Gym Leader MAYLENE of Veilstone City. Let's do it! Let's get this show on the road. Hello, I am pleased to meet you. I'm MAYLENE, and I'm the gym leader here. I don't really know what it means to be strong or how I even got to be the gym leader, but I will do the best I can as the gym leader. I take battling very seriously. Whenever you are ready, let's do it. Time for our 4th gym challenge of our Pokemon Platinum FateLocke versus the fighting girl MAYLENE here in Veilstone City in the Sinnoh region. And first up is Meditite. Oh, she leads with it. That's beautiful. It's level 28, Psychic Fighting type, and I need your help, Plasmius. Let's take her on. Her leading with Meditite is incredible for us, because I'll be able to strike it with an Omnious Wind at the beginning of the fight, which is super effective. Stab, and I should be able to take it out in one shot. I even have the Spell Tag equipped, which increases the power of Ghost-type moves. And it has the side effect of being able to raise every one of my stats by 1, which could be the difference of sweeping her in this fight. But before we do that, Plasmius does need a partner for this fight, just in case he can't handle it by himself. And to figure that out, all it takes is one roll of the die. Let's see what fate has in store. A 3! I think that's exactly what I prepared for! It is! It's Helamoth! That's the best case scenario! I'm so glad that he is in slot 3. Let's start this fight off right and hit Meditite with an Omnious Wind. Will it be enough, though? It is. And we didn't get the stat boost, but that's fine. We took it out. And next up is going to be Machoke. Yeah. Let's think. We know we have Helamoth now. So, I need to think about which one of these two is better suited for Lucario. I think Helamoth's better for Machoke, but it might have a Rock-type attack that I don't know about. And that's just not something I'm going to risk right now. Let's stay in. Right, Plasmius is already in. Let's stay in. Alright, Machoke is up next. That's a fighting type as well, level 29. And because we decided to go shopping, maybe we'll be saved by the store. Let's put up Reflect. It might have Brick Break now that I think about it. It does have a Rock-type attack! Oh my god! We could have just saved Helamoth's life! That's huge! Oh wow, I did not know about that at all. Now, I don't think Air Slash is going to kill Machoke in one shot, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Omnious Wind. Maybe we'll get the stat boost before we finish it off with Air Slash. Wow, that did half. But our speed is really low. But the Reflect is still strong, and I'm gonna go for Omnious Wind again, because I'm pretty certain it'll go down. And luckily it will, because Focus Energy is getting it pumped, and we don't need any crits right now. Get out of here, Machoke. Omnious Wind. And that's it for Machoke. I almost said MAYLENE. No, it's not over quite yet. She still has her ace, and her strongest Pokemon. And that is Lucario. And because I am very concerned that it does have a rock-type move as well, Plasmius is going to stay in command for a little while longer. Lucario is a fighting steel type, level 32. And she tells me this is not the end, and I know that. I got a little bit ahead of myself and said Maylene instead of Machoke. And I hope that just doesn't cause me to choke, because we still have one strong Pokemon left. And Steel is in Generation 4. We're in Generation 4, so Steel does resist Ghost. Meaning Omnius Wind is no longer an option for us. And since our speed is lowered because of the Rock Tombs, Air Slash won't have priority to make it flinch. Not that I think we would have anyways. I don't know what it's packing. I don't remember its moves at all. Let's attack with a Shockwave. Wait! No, yeah. Shockwave's neutral. Right, never mind. And see what it's going to do. So it looks like its only attack to hit us with is Metal Claw, which does raise its attack, unfortunately. It got the boost and I didn't. But if that's all it has to use against Plasmius, no matter what it does, I don't think it can do anything to end us off. Yeah, it seems to be the only attack that it has that can deal damage to Plasmius is Metal Claw. And because of that one slight flaw on her team, I think we've got this fight sealed up. Yep. Even with the Reflect down, I should be just fine. Metal Claw is the only move that can hit us. I'm very glad. Because it's over for you, Maylene. Shockwave. And it's out. Alright, I was worried it might live with like 1 HP. We did that fight brilliantly. All thanks to the quick and easy addition of Plasmius, the fan Rotom. I can definitely say that I am most certainly a fan of that. And that's it! We beat Maylene no problems at all. It was a tough loss for her and she did learn a lot. And because of that, she's going to go ahead and give us a gym badge. That's probably going to make some of us a little bit on the hungry side. We get the Cobble badge from Maylene. And unfortunately, I live in Ohio, so there is no peach cobbler outside on my windowsill. Somebody should do something about that. Anyways, she's going to go ahead and explain me the gym badge. With it, we can now use the move Fly outside of battle with our Chatot. Once we get it, of course. And another thing that we can do with that Chatot is, now that we have 4 badges, Pokemon obtained in trades will obey you up to level 50, meaning Trap God will obey us for the rest of our adventure from here on out, which is a great thing to hear. And we'll be able to take one more thing from her. It's the TM-60 for Drain Punch, which is a move she didn't get to use against us, but it's a really good attack because it's a physical fighting move that drains HP from the opponent. It's like Absorb, but a strong move, and it's great for fighting types that can learn it. But unfortunately, not a lot of fighting types can learn it. It's one of those moves that it's a very niche Pokemon to learn that attack. And Blissey, our Grandmama, can learn it. But that's not a good thing to teach a Blissey. I did that when I was a kid. Ignore me. Anyways, the Ghost of Lucas is here once more. And he's asking us for our help. They took his Pokedex, Team Galactic did, and he wants our help to get it back. Now, I thought we had to do that before the gym, but thankfully we didn't, and we were able to fit exploring the city and Maylene into this episode. And we can go ahead and take a look at our new badge. Our badges are going to be dirty. Oh, wait, they're not. They're actually pretty. They all look really nice. Wow, those are really nice badges. So yeah, with that being said, we took down our 4th gym challenge of the game, and next we have to head south of either Veilstone or Hardhome. I'll probably head south of Hardhome first, and then make our way to Pastoria City, home of our 5th gym challenge of the game, being Crasher Wake, that guy we saw earlier. But before we do that, we do have to help the Ghost of Lucas get his Pokedex back, and we'll be doing that with a different team than you guys see right now. So I am going to be retiring some Pokemon here, and unfortunately Helamoth didn't get a chance to shine in the gym battle there. But maybe we will see Helamoth again soon. It's possible. Maybe a little longer than you guys might think, but maybe we'll see Helamoth someday again. He's not dead, but he is definitely going to be retired from our team for now. In favor for Trap God, our Chatot. And he's not the only one. that is going to leave us right now. This is something that I have thought about a lot. And I think it's time for our drywall master of the universe, Dan, to leave us for just a little bit. For Grandmama. How long will she last? How long will I use her? I don't know. I don't know how long she'll be viable for us, but I've seen a lot of people want to see me use her, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do. So Dan and Helamoth aren't dead, but I am going to be replacing them with 2 new Pokemon to shake up the team a bit and hopefully have a bit of new stuff to use down the line. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you guys want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocke variants like the FateLocke here, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, you guys will go ahead and get to see Trap God once again, which I'm sure will be pretty great. And then you'll go ahead and meet our team Grandmama here. And then I guess we'll start making our way to Pastoria City after we help out Lucas. It's just weird not seeing Dan or Helamoth in the team, but I want to use a lot of different variety on this team, and I have a distant plan laid out for the Pokemon that we use and the Pokemon we don't use on this playthrough that might give them a bit of a second chance. Someday. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And until next time, the team and Trap God and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching! That was so much better in my head.